But yeah, we are starting up now. Cool, cool. Anyways, let's do some fireworks then.
Buddy! That's great.
Yeah, but I couldn't see it though.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't record.
Okay,
So I can
let's
just
do it
tell
again.
everybody it was a wonderful firework Thomas made production.
Yeah, now people could see it. But anyways, we are live, and I'm here with Max Schneider.
Now look at my beautiful mustache. Don't run away.
Yeah, let me see now. Yeah, look at you.
Great.
Cool, cool. So the plan is that you are going to show me a couple of places here before we going over to your place, and you give me a tour on what you have made.
So yeah, just because I was renovating some places, we thought that I can show you the original places once more to have a better introduction. And I think the first place we can just fly there, Thomas, is the giant skeleton Orpheus.
Cool. Should we go from here if we come this
We can
way?
fly from here.
Okay. Wait for me then.
I need to hurry up. Don't have time. The day is short.
It's a little bit cool that we can fly together though.
So, as you see, here's only a really big skeleton of a dragon, covered completely in snow and rubble. Nothing more, loads of mountain. And if you like, you can pick up the chest here. That's the first part of the dragon map. Just when you're once here and you like, you can do.
Ah, cool. So that is another thing that's possible though. You can just, when I'm struggling doing quests and stuff, you can come and help me.
Now let's fly down here. Maybe we use the way to your base for landing. There should be some enemies right now. And let's take a visit to the original place.
Have you
So
built
it's just
here in
here,
your
there's
own world?
Rubble everywhere, there's not much buildings, a lot of trash. Where are all the enemies? Here is mountain and the way down to the gate. Here's the entrance of the obsidian mine. Some lava are coming out. When you look down here, you see pure destruction. Everything is broken, or just one small building is still existing there. When we go in here, you have these cool chains. You have some mobs down there. This place is quite intact. Here's some ore, and here's the old owner thingy living. Here are the smelters. Some really short mine. With some ore. You can find here and on the other side as well. Here's the end. then here you have the first accessible silver in the game. So here was the first place where I found silver, so I came here quite a lot. And I really started to love this place because of this nice graphics of the lava and the big structures that are available here.
Just gonna kill the guy here.
So there is something you could work with. It's exploding right now.
Be careful.
And here, this path is where my base begins. The second place I wanted to show you, before we can change the server, is I think the first place on the map where I died several times and I got so mad that I just took it over. It's called West Scott.
Where is that?
You can choose if we fly from the arena or from the tower.
It's up to you.
Then let's use the tower. It's faster.
Springlands?
Yeah. So it's directly next to the place where you can find Emily.
Can you ping it again? Make a waypoint?
I made a waypoint, but I can ping it again for you.
It disappeared.
Here. So in the northwest. 770 meters.
By the way, can the people watching hear us? Can you just type something in the comment section or anything? How is the sound? Normally you are the one typing in the chat, Max.
Yeah. As I can do some multitasking, but not that much. Talking, playing, and typing is a little hard. What did I do? Why am I crouching? So you see it's quite inviting. So here you have kind of fossil, some mine. I use this for my storytelling. And then you have this scavenger infested area with some broken houses. A little dirt road.
Yeah, this is actually a nice little town though.
This was where I learned building. So we get information from Gaspadorius is all good. So I don't know if you want to kill anybody here, but you see, yeah? Here's one house, two houses, 3, 4, little marketplace was here. And that's all. So that was the tour I wanted to give here in your world, and then I think we will change. We have practiced before.
Yeah,
because
I
we
can do
both
that.
play the first time online.
Okay, just say when you are ready though. Say when you have started your world and I will just
I have
switch over.
clicked host and it is in the loading screen. You know the password.
Yeah, then I'm gonna switch over then. Hi, all good. That's good to know. Thank you.
So, and I think we can directly start
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
on.
place we just were when you can come back.
Cool, cool. I'm on my way in, by the way.
Yeah, super. Then you can use my flame called Das Dorf, which is the village. And there's nothing that fancy there, but this was the place where I started learning how to build in Enshrouded.
Mm-hmm.
So this was already, the most things here already existed update 4. I already see your shade.
Cool.
There you are. So let's start from where we just were flying by. Now this house is, this village is quite empty.
I would just I would just hide my HUD so it's better for the people watching.
Okay. And this place is way more impressive at night. But as I told you as a comment under one of your videos, I always try to do my own kind of lore because I don't like the original one.
Mm-hmm.
And I started giving this whole village theme. So in
By the
my
way,
history,
I do like. Now I do get all. You mentioned when you joined my world the first time, you get all these quests completed. So right now, all my quests are going to be completed as well.
okay.
So it's kind of interrupt you when you're telling. So you can just wait a little bit until the quests are completed. Or else...
I don't hear your in-game sound, and I also muted the live stream. So
cool,
then
cool.
let's wait.
Okay. We can... yeah.
Where did he go?
No, I'm just behind, up here. But it's strange that, why do all these quests? Is it gonna be like this for a long time?
It's trying to merge your character into my world, I think. And you cannot complete the quests I have already done here in my world, I think.
But now it's good, I think. Yeah, it has stopped.
So the story I wanted to tell in this village was that they dug too deep in this mine and something bad was happening, and all this blue stuff. We can take a look when it's getting night. We can take a second tour here. It looks a little better. And they were digging into some kind of magic something. So, and this made its way through all the village. So you have always here these little openings where you can see this bluish glow. You have these magic mushrooms growing everywhere here. There are places where it is worse, there's places where it is better. So here the alchemist tried to do something that went terribly wrong. So in the first alchemist hut I built, there's the worst mana thing happening.
What's up in the second floor?
You can look, it's nothing. I really wasn't so much into decorating all these areas when I built this. I didn't have a lot of materials and a lot of interest in decorating these simple houses, so they were more or less just functional. The same is, we can have a short tour. These two buildings you see now, with this big terrace, this is kind of guest house and restaurant. You can eat here.
That's
and
cool.
You have a room to sleep. Here I started building my first kitchen. Aunt Braylin is still here. She has no home at the other base right now. So when we got the food, I tried to decorate this place a little. You can find knives everywhere for the preparation. So this was my first experimenting with the decoration. So I tried to set up built-in ovens. Here you have kind of a refrigerator for the meat.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool with the ice.
And here they are serving the meals for all these guests that can sleep in the upper floor. Here was a lot of decoration here a lot of mannequins with the different sets where I took them all. So here it's just yeah, this is the most expensive room with an own bathroom. The other ones are basically just bedrooms, and the public bathroom is here on the other side. Oh, the tree has grown.
Hmm.
It was growing inside here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was good anyway.
That wasn't when I built it. And here, when I first started to discover these NPCs, they all lived here. It was quite a messy place where you could never walk because always somebody was here. You can go up for was a little storage area. The most things I took to the second base. So, I tried to build these terraces everywhere as working spaces. So here was the place for the hunter and all her equipment. And as you see, I really like these yellow glowing blocks
Yellow glowing blocks. Oh,
for
up there, okay.
for this decoration. So here was the place for the blacksmith and the carpenter. And the upper floor. Here were all the chests. The most of them I took because I didn't want to build them all again. Here's the crafting area where I did all the material farming at the beginning. And up here there's some sleeping room for the last remnants of the people that didn't get an own house up till now.
Yeah, it's
The
kind of
text is
like
still original, it is still filled. And here are some terraces on both sides. But I didn't decorate that much because I knew I won't be here forever. So this was and is more or less a functional base.
Where did it go now? I'm lost.
To where we came from, the entrance. I will wait outside. I see you. At least your name.
Where are you?
You can walk around the house if you like,
Okay.
when you're outside. Other side. Or we can go there as well, then you can visit the yaks.
Yeah, I cannot see you. I don't know where you are. Where are you? You need to come and pick me. Pick me up.
You're inside. I will go to the door. No, there you are.
Okay,
there you
there
are.
you are. Okay.
So, as you see, my kind of agriculture I perform here is a little different to yours because I actually plant outside and chaotically. So you're really systematically planting in rows into the darkness, and I plant everything here together. So yeah, I don't have lack of plants. When I need them, I can come here. And this was the first thing, what you see right in front of you. It's a little ugly, but it was my first try when I found your videos to building something round. I couldn't build the entire thing round, but as you see in the upper part, the roof is catastrophic. But the tower has some roundish shape.
Yeah.
And the story with this tower is, in here, the magicians found a solution to deal with this magic problem. So here they were channeling all this mana with these orbs. They built such a specific place here. And this is at the same time a living room and magical place to do some exploration. So here, when you go past the stairs, you can find the living room that was here, where Lady Leclerc is living. She's guarding the tower.
Hello.
And when we go up, we will get to the actual tower. There's some bathrooms here, I think. Nothing special. Just magicians need to wash. The same, and when you're waiting for your companions to finish, you can use this. I changed the bathroom side. Where are you?
I'm up in the beginning of the stairway up here. Okay.
Okay. So here I tried to do some don't know the English word, spiral staircase.
Yeah, I've seen many trying to do the same. Looks cool though.
It's a little impractical, but it's working.
But I think
And here,
you can do exactly the same with like the tables from the collector as well.
Mhm.
That might maybe be easier maybe.
and that was the final result of my first try building something round. And here's all the magic happening. So you see, here was the channeling done, and they were guiding all the energy they could get here from these mana streams into the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And I did this try, at least, of this couple structure here.
That's cool.
So much more here isn't to show, but now I need you to inspect another place. When you look a little northwards, there's a place called,
So this is the place where the clay is produced.
yes, the
Mm-hmm.
place where the clay is produced. You can please take a look around for yourself, and if you find anything that is interesting for you, tell me. I just have to write one quick message to my mother-in-law.
Of
She wrote
course.
me.
Just say when you are back.
Yeah, you can. This is only really
Yeah,
small
I
place.
would.
You can explore it on your own.
Yeah, I would just walk around and see what I find. I do like how these girls here are working though, picking up the
Yeah,
clay
they are
and stuff.
packing all the stuff, and you may look if you find somebody called Thomas.
Okay, so he is probably
So
standing
you're
here, I
talking
think.
with the merchant, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
That's cool.
The last order, if everything goes according to the plan.
Mm-hmm.
And I also took care about when you go outside, you can see everywhere around the shroud how to get the clay from here into my base,
Mm-hmm.
so that it can go from up there.
We just walk around here and take a look.
So you need to go to the roof, and you can discover.
Mm. So you're transported in a balloon.
So I transport it in a balloon. The only thing is I can't bring it directly to your base,
Mm-hmm.
because you have this ugly dragon there, and it would attack the balloon immediately.
Yeah, that's true.
So they need to go to my base, and from there we continue by foot. I have built some more of these balloons. This is just a smaller version.
Mm-hmm.
There's just one crate that can be transported, but we can explore a little bigger one after. Yeah. Wait, he isn't. See, here I wanted to. If you have the possibility, could you dress this mannequin as one of your soldiers? Because I don't have this Twitch drop activated. I don't know if it's
Oh.
possible.
Okay,
Not
give me a-
lady. Next to it, it is completely naked.
Okay.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like it. Here's another. He's inspecting the pit.
Another thing, if I put it down in this one, can you pick it up? Let's say if I put one set down here. Do you get it if you pick it up?
Looks that way. No, I can't. It's closed for me. I cannot pick it up.
Why?
I cannot use it. You can. I can't.
That is
I
strange.
haven't activated it. Ah, then it will be 2 of your soldiers.
That's
So,
strange. I do have a set, one more set though. If,
yeah, maybe in the main base we can use that as well. So
okay,
here
so
a lot of work.
another thing now. If let's say you wanted to remove this mannequin, then you wouldn't be able to move it.
I need to. No, I can.
You can?
I can touch it. Yeah. But I cannot give it to anybody else afterwards. Then it is lost.
Okay.
That's interesting. So here, see, I don't know if you like the barrels more or the crates, but as you've seen, right next to your cranes, all of them were placed. So I was packing in different sizes for you.
It looks
And
cool though.
here everybody is busy, so it's a lot of clay that is coming from the outside. This whole island we are standing on is full of clay.
Yeah.
Um, I still didn't finish the interior decoration. Here should be some kitchen, but I have so much plans and so few time. But the girls are sleeping in here. They have some small bathroom.
Hello, Chrissy,
The
by the way.
soldiers can use them as well. Hi, Chrissy, and all the others. So nothing fancy here. Just you know, I really appreciate that you always keep your word. When you promise something, you do it. And I wrote, I will set up a clay production for you, and I try to integrate it, this kind of telling in my whole base building.
Yeah, that's cool though. He's like
So-
coming here and I'm placing orders and you are organizing everything. It's cool.
Mhm. So then, I wanted to ask you, how did you pronounce it so beautifully before to come to the Heulspitzenhütte? That is where your place is located. Because I don't want to teleport into my main base, so we can do the tour from the airport. And
Cool.
on the boss mountain, I have nothing special. This is just a place for teleporting for quick travel. And let's
No.
fly to this
Yes.
door outpost. I will ping it for you.
Cool.
Maybe already on the fly you can see some things.
Yeah, I see. Is that a new building you're building or?
Yes, it is a new building I am building. I'm missing some sort of inspiration from time to time, then I do something else.
Uh-huh.
So we don't need to go to this enemy-infested area, let's land on the path.
It looks like you are
Right.
building a temple or something though. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So, down there, there's still some enemies. Maybe in the future I will capture this place with a flame altar as well, and I will have a gatehouse to rebuild. Right now, I have much more ideas than time.
Yeah. But
So
you
I
know
try.
the dragon head up there. What is possible is to just have like a big roof that it seems like you're already building and then kind of like
Mhm.
build it like a huge temple, like the Greek
We
temples.
can look at it when we're there. I am really glad to get as much from your hints as possible, because you're the most talented builder I know here, and everything you recommend to me we can really do. So as I told you, where are you? I
I'm just behind here.
was going to the
I'm here. Do you see me?
No.
I'm behind you. Look
Aha,
behind.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So as I told you, I was trying to tell some story with all of my builds, and I tried to put everything into action. So the thing that is happening here is quite obvious, no? You see? When you look up, you can see anywhere in the distance, you can see your base, but the dragon cannot reach here. So these balloons delivering the beautiful clay for your war machines is forced to land here, and then everything is manual work. We have all these big carts, we have all these people working here. They are all helping to tie this balloon, to unload it. They are giving instructions. Then there's some storage going on here. And all these carts have to be pushed through all of my base. That this
That's
is
pretty
possible. You
cool.
saw that there was a lot of stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to do some kind of ramps in all these stairs so that the people have it a little more easy to use these stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I was changing all these stairs in that way that you have this Thomas style stairs with 2 blocks wide. So it is easier to pull these heavy barrels in here. So this was the one of the buildings that is still absolutely original. So I didn't do anything in here because I still had no idea what to do with this. But this building here is the first I was completely reconstructing. So the good thing when you own an obsidian forge is that you have extremely big loads of obsidian. So I tried to use obsidian everywhere. Behind this head, a really big passage is hidden. That is leading into a really big cave that was already there. I don't know why, but all the structures are built so massively that you could fit a whole village under there. So when I once ran out of building space, I just can go there.
Mm-hmm. I've been into that cave. I think it's a. Isn't that the obsidian mine?
No, that is another place. We can visit the obsidian mine as well. So here I built a place for my favorite NPC, Galen Jaeger. He's living here together with Hugo von der Hall, and everything that was here in this base is still original. All the chests that could be found, all the ores, everything is still here. So I tried to preserve all of them and to include them into the building.
Oh, I
This
thought
is
you.
nothing.
I thought you was unfriendly with the Jaeger.
Yeah, I was. That's why he's living in the most ugly house I have here.
Mm.
And he's living together with Hugo. Hugo has an ugly head, so don't want to live together with Hugo. You can go up here. You can see the living room of these 2 guys. A small bath area, little dining table, but nothing that fancy. Here's some sort of little balcony where they can target or just relax from work.
It's cool.
So let's go down again from where we came to continue the tour. All the places are merged kind of together, or at least in the end they shall be. So there's always several ways we can use. So here's some kind of logistic hub. This tower I completely rebuilt, and it
Yeah,
is
packing clay.
some sort of a little shop where you can buy baskets, barrels, and all the things that you need for Thomas clay production. So this was my first try building a tiny house, and it is really tiny. I don't know if we fit together here. I will stand on the bed that you can take a look. This mini bathroom, and it is super tight, but functional.
I think your voice actually matching your mustache, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I built it that way. And also here, because I really like that effect from the first base, I tried to put as many of these glowing mushrooms, and it's giving a beautiful light at night. So then you come here up here. This is the upper entrance in the house of the 2 guys. Ooh. No, I locked myself in. I wanted to lock them out. And here is the main entrance. Everywhere there's work going on, there's a lot of magicians in this base because they all have really big tasks to fulfill. And when you see, when we were inspecting the original place, we were coming down here, this gate, I tried to let it be as it was. But I think we can check out the inside of the forge at first. So there's some guards, because in here there's really big values that need to be guarded. And to show all the visitors what is happening to unfriendly beings like this ugly dragon, can get this greeting right in front here.
That looks pretty cool. That was the tip that you gave me, that you could mount like a torch inside his mouth and stuff.
Hmm. Exactly. And that's not only valid for the bigger dragons, that's also for its younger brothers on the backside. As you see here, everybody in this forge is busy. There is even people standing in these barrels to loading them out. There are people dealing with this ore. And because of the fact that I didn't have any Twitch drops at all, I crafted all these armor sets by hand.
Yeah, it's impressive.
I tried to include as many of the original substance as I could, so that it is still looking good. And here you already see the reason why we chose the Obsidian Forge. Here are the first 4 mages that are trying to channel the energy out of this lava thing. So after they had to deal with this blue kind of energy structures, they were trying to extract the energy, the magic essence out of this obsidian forge. And I wanted to show this with these flying orbs with little flames inside. And you can see they are trying to channel all this magic energy upwards. So when you have magic to be done, you also need to take care of usual working. So here's these forges, and my carpenter is living here. He has just a tiny little space. He had made some windows already.
It's
and
cool
he's
that you
taking
have
map.
like some of this armor stands and stuff like that, though.
So this is a guy that he drank too much. You see, one of them is reaching to some drinks, and the one laying in the crate had already one too much.
I see. Chrissy liked your dining corner, by the way. Dinner corner.
That's great. So here you see one of them is lazy, he's taking a little break, and the others are loading metal blocks. So that what the blacksmiths do is they make metal and metal things. When I first moved here I had just some storage. Now I have just a working bench, but maybe I can use this later on. And this is here the place for the blacksmith. So this kitchen area was still original. I just decorated it a little. And as you see, he really likes making kettles. So here all the place is full of kettles.
Yeah, I see.
Now it should be dark. We can take a look again outside there where we were. Just that you see the glowing mushroom thing. That it really looks kind of nice here in the fields.
And the balloon.
The balloon is a little like a poke into the eye. But I like this colorful colorfulness. And I didn't
Where did you
know
go?
better ways to make it. Up where we came. I just wanted to show you the effect of these mushrooms in the fields because I really like it. So everybody busy here, as you see. And here I was putting all these smelters back into action. So for me, every material has its own smelter.
Yeah, that's cool.
And because this is a forge, you know, you need a lot of smelters. And if you could imagine, here you had just some iron ore, and then this place was closed. This was mountain.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check out this place. Here you have a lot of weapons and stuff hanging on the wall.
Hey, you need to keep order. Follow me. We will go there.
Okay.
one thing after the other, young man. And first you need to see how these things are made. So you see here the iron ore that we were seeing in the mountain before when we were here. Here they already dug it out and they try to bring it into the forge. And all this place I dug out by hand without using blocks because there's so much materials in here like this coal and everywhere is iron ore, so that I tried to make some mining shaft. What is the word for this? You know what I mean, yeah?
Yeah.
Why can't I go up? Now I can. And here everybody is busy, everybody packs up this ore, and they're bringing it down for the forge.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I did see some cranes and stuff as well.
It will come, we will see.
Okay.
Let's go up these stairs here.
If I can find you again. You lost me.
Yeah,
Where are you?
here. You're there.
Okay.
Turn around. Great. We will go up these stairs and we will come into the entrance area. Here you see, here's the door. We were visiting from the other side and we're going through the forge.
That's cool. I'm just checking out the
And
crane.
here is the crane operator. I
that's
think
cool
we
though.
can make it day. I will just...
And I do
in order
like
to
your
see what's
bucket.
happening. This is really a steam production that is used for the mechanics of this crane system.
Where are you
Because your
now?
cranes are run manually from your soldiers, but mine can't. So, because I didn't have such soldiers. And you see, I tried to build some kind of mechanism with these rolls and this barrel. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
You tried to look from above. And yeah, they try to deliver all this ore that is coming from above here with this crane system, steam-powered crane system.
Ah, okay. So you boil the water here and
Yeah, you
power it
have
with
this
it.
straw that is burned in this little ovens here because there's not so much wood in the mountains, and they power this crane. It's a little thicker than yours, not that filigrane, but I'm not that talented in building such complicated things as you
I
are.
was just standing here and
And when you look up here, you will
at
see
this
the
one.
ore transportation system from the upper parts of the mine. So we can visit the upper parts of the mine as well.
Yeah, but I really like this one though. It's really cool. Looks like the buckets are actually moving. So it's actually looking pretty good though. Even though it's
I'm glad you like
you
it.
can see it's not 100% perfect either. But anyways, I like how it looks. Maybe I could. That is an idea I can copy myself though for something.
You're 100% allowed to copy anything because half of the things I built here were inspired by you.
Just imagine you
So-
can have the same like the bucket system over there, but you can have like stools as well, so you can have an elevator.
Yeah, great. A ski lift.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
what is he doing? He's falling. He doesn't like to work here anymore. Oh, okay. Let him do. So this structure underneath here is the original mine, this obsidian mine. And as you see, the working here is hard too. So he fell asleep when trying to take a nap. Here they put up some of this iron ore already in these bigger containers, preparing it for the transport down. And here you can see quite good how this is operated. So you have this stuff here. The steam is heating, and with this barrel turning, this whole chain system is brought into motion, and nobody needs to carry these hundreds of buckets down this steep path.
It's cool.
And here are several entrances in the mountain, and each one of them is leading somewhere. So Because I already have the receipt for the polished granite block, I cannot get granite in the way you did. So I need to mine all this granite, and I did this by creating pathways everywhere. So all of them are connected, all of them are leading somewhere. This one is going to the entrance of the base, so if you are getting attacked and you need to flee, you can do it that way. I don't know if you will need to go there. If you want to explore, you are invited, but I think you can imagine all of these
That's
thingies.
cool. What is that big building over there?
Hey, yeah, I will show you. We can use either this entrance or the way to the weapon chamber you wanted to go. We can go here, check out, and as you see, right down below here, you saw that they tried to channel all this magic upwards, and they are working on this here as well. And it's all the different kind of mages that need to work together here. So the scholars, these healers, the traumaturgs, all of them are working together on the same target. And if you look up, you can see this flaming fire hole there. That is where they try to channel all the energy to. And we can visit this place from above. And you can see what they are doing there. But because it is really close here, we can now take a short look into the weapon chamber. So this place is still original, all the ore and things is still here, and yeah, the blacksmith were making at first really much of metal here that is stored here and processed. And the final results of all this metal work you can find on the walls here.
How does
still
this
have
cope with your computer and your settings?
I play on the lowest settings imaginable, so it is quite good. It does nothing.
Okay, that's good.
Although everything is glowing here.
You do have many weapons, though.
I still have 3 or 4 more chests, but I didn't know if it will be too much if I place all of them.
Yeah, it has salvaged most of mine.
So, and you asked what this big building is? This is the entrance from the forge into this big building.
Yeah, look at this.
We
Come
can
here.
maybe-
Come here.
Hmm?
Come here. Come here. Come here. Look at this one. Why can't we build this one in game?
Yeah, I really like it. And I'll try to let as much of the original substance as possible. So, to understand why I built it that way as I did, yeah, you see here you have the lava down under, and up there was a golden chest that I wanted to keep. And I wanted to create some sort of magician's tower. A really, really big, round magician's tower. And that is the building you're entering here. So here I tried to put together these two sets. They are having a bigger discussion. Who has the better stuff? The black or the white guy?
Is it Gandalf?
But that's the non-Twitch drop set you can find.
I'm just joking.
And the Night Sanctums. And in the base here it is just regular, you know, also magicians need some stuff that is delivered, that is happening here. We can take a look from the outside on the tower, so you get a little imagination how tall it is and that it is really round.
Looks good.
And everything that is built here and in all the places we are going to visit is built massively. So you like to use single walls. All of the blocks I have here are at least double or triple walls. And I
Hello.
don't use the
Hello.
flat...
Megan and Laurie is here.
Hey! Okay, you made it exactly to the beginning of the Mage Tower tour. So when you are getting attacked here, Thomas, you find some wands ready to use. And everything in this tower is kind of flame themed. So here you have a lot of fire, a lot of weapons, and you need to know everybody in this tower is working together interdisciplinarily. So even the necromancers, all of them have its task to fulfill here. And they are living all together in this big tower. So also they are magicians. They need to poo sometimes. So they have this little area in here. It's even hidden from the stairs, so nobody can watch. Just maybe smell. And was quite of challenging to include this giant tower with the old build. Because I wanted to keep the structures as I was mentioning, so you have the old roof inside of the tower, and I think this turned out to be quite funny.
Yeah, that's cool.
So the first 2 layers of the tower are more or less the practical thingies for everyday life of a magician. Then you need to go sharply around the corner. You can see where the alchemist lives. So I let his living space open by attention, because he really likes to wander around. He loves standing on the roof of the forge and visit the chimneys. Yeah.
You need to
You
check
can-
the comment section, Max.
I need to check the comment section. That is amazing. Thank you, Laurie. I'm really glad that you like it. And all the lightning I was using here is these yellow blocks, because I really like them because of the pattern and the structure. It really fits well the magician style, I think. So wherever you go, you will always find a wand or some staff if you need to defend yourself, or shields. You can always use them. And now we're coming to where the real magic is happening. Please stay down there. I will close the doors for you, because they open each time you log in and out.
Okay, so when I can
Gabrielle is
come up
walking
Hello.
around here. I don't like that. We need to lock her. That's my wife.
Chrissy is starting to lure in now. When
So now you can come up here towards the flame pattern.
okay.
But you need to take care. Here's actually fell monstrosities. As you see in this cage, we captured one of them alive by the last excursion. And one, it didn't make it. That is the one on the table. That is prepared for autopsy.
It is
And
cool.
as you see, as I said, all the magicians from all kinds of profession need to work together in my base. And this is the reason why. But the collector doesn't live anywhere in a basement or catacombs, as he does usually. But he can use his skills here and can try to find some cure or some treatment, or at least effective weapons against these fell monstrosities. He can use all his books and his gems, everything he has, to try to find a solution for this problem in this cage. That's the new armor set, by the way. He even is allowed to use some darker techniques that are hidden in this magic bookshelf. So if he needs some sort of darker magic, he can go in here.
That's cool.
And of course, this place needs to be defended. And when you have a weapon chamber for swords and knives and things like this, you need one for wands, staffs.
What is all the snakes in the roof?
Laying on here. Yeah, this tower is a little crazy, and there was a lot of space to fill. They were trying to focus all this energy. We can see, oh, Gabriella has opened the door again. So you need to see this is some sort of cooling chamber in here, so you can keep your body temperature a little down, because when you enter here, I hope your graphics settings will make it. You see where they were channeling all this fire energy from down below. So here, all the research work is coming to its high levels. And here is the original golden chest I tried to preserve.
It's pretty warm
Um,
standing here though. I'm not cold
Yeah,
anymore.
that's why it's the cooling chamber and this treasure chest room doors. Um, so you can imagine it is not really pleasant to work here, but it needs to be done. They need to figure out how to get all this energy. When you're finished, we can close the door.
Yeah, people
So
is
the
writing to you again.
yeah,
Megan says she loves the snakes on the ceiling.
I love them too. That's why I put them there.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Hi.
So now you can cool down a little in this icy cave.
Yeah, that
You
was
can
good.
take a sip from this filled with cold water.
Oh, thank you.
So just cool down your body temperature.
That was good.
And if I may introduce, this is my wife. She's sleeping in my bedroom.
Who? This one?
Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
So then after work is done, we can go up into my living room. On the way here, the necromancer has his living room. Nothing so fancy because he has a lot of work to do. He's more or less all the time down there.
Mm-hmm.
But if he needs to rest, he can come here.
So Gabrielle is your wife? I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. I told you I really like her. So here's my bedroom. I
She
tried to
does.
use some different techniques. So I used no door and walls here, but these Chinese style thingies.
That's cool.
I used to try to use some of these carpets as wall pictures for the first time in here. So I experienced a little.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my bed. There's her bed. So she can stay with me because I like her.
Yeah, why do you have separated beds? If it's your
Yes,
wife?
that much I don't like her that we can have the same. Every magician needs to have some space for his privacy, so he
I
doesn't
understand.
lose his magical power in the night. You
Mhm.
know, when you're really liking each other, one bed is enough for several time, and then when you want to sleep, you can go to the separate bedroom.
I understand.
Here's
Gloria
some hug
loves
going
your
on.
floor, Max.
That's great.
I like the roof.
I really like it too, but it was such a load of work. We can actually inspect the roof because it kind of worked out at the end. I had to build 5-6 layers to make it kind of symmetrical, but you see, the drinks are good. Even kings and ladies are coming here drinking it.
Yeah, see.
And did you see my throne?
And Lori wonder if your real wife knows that you have a wife in game.
Oh, that's okay. No, she doesn't know. I didn't tell her.
She knows now if she sees the stream.
Once a wise man said to his wife, nothing, because he was a wise man. So, you know. So this is my throne, where I can recharge my mana. You see with this blue glowing thingy that we were talking about. That is the shield from the catacombs that I integrated here.
Yeah, that's cool.
You can sit, take a sit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Looks fantastic, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And the upper class bathroom I can present to you. Here the floor tiles are really expensive. Wanted to try to use them.
Yeah, that's
That
cool.
is also the reason why we had all these snakes down there, because the legs were poking through, and I needed to find a solution for this problem.
Aha, understand. Okay, so you placed all these tables here, and the roof, the tables from the legs from the tables was
Yeah, a
poking down in the roof. Yeah.
double layered stone ceiling is not enough. So you have some of the more expensive face creams, lotions to rub yourself on. And I really like these bathroom mirrors, how they turn out to be when you place them that way.
Yeah.
So when you want to take a poop with your wife in flowers, you can do
Like
this here.
couple toilets.
hmm
So romantic, Max.
Yeah, I know. The queen has its statue here as well.
Mhm.
Then I was going up the stairs here. Did you see me? You are there. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. So much mannequins, I need to figure out always which one is you. Here's my private dining table when I'm preparing for battle.
Mhm.
And I have one complete armor set and one completely upgraded weapon in each of these racks. So when I decide tomorrow I want to be a knife hunter, I just reskill, take everything out here, and I'm prepared for battle.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right now I fight with my wand.
Mhm.
And as you see, now we have seen the lower part of the base. And I wanted the tower. We can actually look on the roof if you like. So it took me ages to repair because the lower part, these yellow blocks, are not 100% symmetrically. So the roof has in some places 5 or 6 layers, but it turned out symmetrically at the end, and I really like it. It was my first try for a really round-shaped roof,
It
and
looks good
I'm
though.
really proud how it turned out at the end.
Lori don't think pooping together is romantic.
It is.
It
Just need
is like,
the right wife for this.
yeah, that's
And
true.
my plan from the beginning was that this magic tower is the only link for the upper and the lower part. Down here is where all the work is done. One thing we missed, Thomas. We need to go down again. We can jump. Yeah, this is the cantina for all the workers. So even a little stage is here where the bard is standing on. She's hiding in the shades there. And here we can all the workers can eat. Today is stew and open sandwich time, and the meals are prepared in here. So there's some sort of big kitchen, and you see here's only females working on.
Yeah.
All the workers are males. So
I
you
see.
know,
Okay.
there's no, stay up, please. There is, as you see, here is the sleeping rooms, and they are all sleeping together. So there's not so much privacy. So even if you live up here and you have one of these beds, you have always neighbors around you. But it is not possible to make a single room for all of these millions of workers, you know.
Yeah.
So there's some problems they need to deal with. Also, the restrooms
Where
are
did he
public
go now?
and
Did he go down? Or?
down in the cellar. Yeah, exactly. And this is the restroom for all of the workers in the kitchen and in the mines. Here's the showers, and I always and in every single bathroom I used your technique with the barrel on the heater. Because where should the warm water in the cold mountains come from? You know.
True.
So here, yeah, you have this. No, it's like public.
Yeah.
It's
Toilet, yeah.
kept simple and effective. It should work. Some of the mushrooms are growing right here, and this was the other place where, when you see, yeah, when we go out here, we're in the forge again. So the forge workers, when they are hungry, they can come directly here, and they directly in the bathroom can wash themselves and can go up for dining. And
cool.
you know, I thought of everything when they need some privacy. There's some little hidden entrance here. You know, you can come here with your loved one, and yeah.
So are you sure you
And,
actually know about this place? It looks like someone have been creating this place to avoid you actually.
maybe you can be alone here as well. It's just when one of the workers or two need some free space, they shall have, you know, as long as the work is done correctly. I have nothing to say. They can do whatever they want. This is free time.
Yeah, that's nice.
So please stay here. I will tell you when you can come up.
Okay.
Because when your biggest secret are open doors, it's not that nice. So you can come.
Okay.
Here is the a little marketplace for all the people living in the forge and in the upper part. So when they want to buy something, then they can come here to the trader.
Looks nice.
Here's some work going on the outside. This little tower I didn't use up to now. I had no idea what to do. But what you can do here inside is you can take a poop while watching your castle. So when you sit here, you can see the dragon flying, and you should see your castle.
Yeah, that's true. That's nice. So then one can sit here and poop and watch up, and then another one can sit in the tower in my castle and poop and watch down. And then they
Yeah,
can wave to each
see?
other.
And here is where the real hard work starts, because here it's getting steep. So here they need to push, and
Chrissy,
there's a lot of
Chrissy is
effort.
fascinated by all your toilets. And other toilets.
There will come even more toilets, Chrissy, I can promise. So if I may ask for, you have one more of the Twitch drops with you, yeah?
Yeah.
I can place a mannequin here. If you would like to dress him, I would be really happy, because that is your clay.
Okay. Let's see here. What happened now? Now suddenly do got... strange. That is strange. I can place a lot of other stuff in here as well.
You have access to my chests, I think. You see all the armor pieces I have in my chests.
Why?
Because you're actually not a guest, but you can also build.
Oh, okay. So you can actually... Okay, I didn't know that you can put armors inside magic chests and actually...
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I didn't know.
And as you see here, the work is really, really hard, so these guys need to rest already. They were putting the wagon in the other direction. It doesn't go right back down.
You
And
done a lot of work, yeah, farming all these
And-
armors, though.
If you actually reach that point, it's not anymore in my hands. Yeah, you know, here the building area ends, and from here on you need to take care. You have this ballista, and I think they can shoot down on this place. So from here on, all these wagons need to be guided by your soldiers.
I see.
So here my responsibility ends, and I will take no
Yeah.
more responsibility. So then we can walk up again. We can use, as you like, the way through the tower again, or we can try to make our way through the mines, the hidden one.
You're likely to experience issues. They say that the server is overloaded.
Yeah, but we are here only two.
Yeah, it's strange. By the way,
have
for the
infinite-
people watching, this is actually where the clay comes.
So you see here's kind of a hidden door. Just enter, then we need to close it so nobody's following us, because this is not the official way. When you have a torch, you might want to equip it.
Yeah, no, I don't have. I do have the Wisp of Light though. So should I use it?
That's okay. I gave you.
Yeah.
So most places aren't that dark. Here's a little jump and run. Sometimes it's tricky to go around the corners. Just try to make your way up. Where am I? So that's the more secret passage, and the only way to skip the mage tower. Direction upwards is always correct. Here you already see some green wall. That's
Mhm.
the main entrance. We will now go at first there. That you see the official way too. Here are all were working benches because I broke so many pickaxes digging this. And please close the door when you were leaving because there are so many goats roaming around here. They will eat you alive there in this cage. So here's the official passageway that is leading down to the magician's tower.
Okay.
And right from here, the obsidian will be quite everywhere. So here we were jumping.
Did you actually wonder what
down.
people are eating though, because you have so many toilets, and they are pretty close from each other? Start wondering what kind of food is he eating, since all the
This
toilets are...
open sandwich stuff. You see, they prepared it already, and the shift ends in 6, maybe 8 hours. It's a long time on this table, so they need all these toilets, you know. And the magicians don't want to poop together with the workers, so everybody needs its own.
Where did you go, by the way? I
Place.
lost you.
Up the stairs.
Up the stairs, okay.
So here you can look some of these trophies. I tried to even to put the dragon head upside down. It looks quite funny when you look from down.
That's
And
cool.
I really loved the video of your aggressive tree that looked like he wants to box with you. I couldn't redo it, but I have some self-crafted tree in here. I
That's
hope you
cool.
like it.
That's cool. We need to say goodbye to
And
Megan. She needs to leave to work.
okay, Megan, have a nice day.
You can watch it after, anyways. It's gonna be here.
And this place, I need to say, I built a lot of places, but this is one of my favorite. This is where the hunter lives, and the hunter is really sad that she needs to live here on the mountain because there's nothing, you know. There is no forest, there's nothing to hunt except of ugly shroud beasts. So she brought a little of her home feeling. In the lower, she doesn't have much, but what she have is full of love. So she has in the lower part some working space, and I even built her for all these smelly things a possibility she can be here in the cellar with an opening that the smell of the leather production can go out.
That's cool.
And here in the upper part, she has a little exhibition of her weapons. She has hundreds of plants and racks around her because she needs that feeling of home. And you see, to answer the question, she's eating meat. Grilled chicken, grilled fatty meat, and some porridge right here. She has some little furniture, some eggs without a fridge, so maybe that's why she has her toilet down in the smelly area. And that is what is giving her the upper floor is what is giving her the vibes that she's at home, you know? That she's in the forest. She decorated here with this grass. She's sleeping on a mattress right on the floor. And she has these little dwarfs, these little fireflies. But even up here, hot water is available.
Nice.
And I really like how the
She's not
well
afraid of
dwarfs-
fungus and stuff.
She isn't. Was living in the forest before, you know.
Yeah.
And I really love the pattern, how the well block and this, I don't know how the other material is called in English, are going together. This I really like this look, little rustic.
I think I lost you again.
I went out.
Okay.
So once in the chat I was telling you I have more than 1,000 frizzy goat milk. Here's why.
Okay.
I visit them from time to time. Here I had some innovative lighting
Can I
source.
collect some?
Please, feel free. Take it.
I'm
I
gonna
don't need
collect
it
some
anymore.
Crazy God. Oh, I upgraded one for you. Sorry.
I don't stop the baby production. So I even put a Cyclops head in here for light, but they are still aren't afraid, and they are producing babies on and on.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for the
And you
milk.
see all these stairs outside here. I tried to build in Thomas style. Of course, not as good as you, and I didn't have the power to do all these triangular shapes as you did, and I didn't want to copy everything, so I decided to use these stone handrails instead.
Yeah, you need to read the chat again, Max. Lore is trying to connect with you.
Yes, I did farm all the materials for the build. I need to slow down. Okay. So when you look here, I always tried to build everything static so that the statics could be real anyhow, you see? So I always put in some pillars or things to hold up the stairs. If you're lazy and you don't want to walk, you can use the trampoline, but we want to see everything, so we can just walk. Then please come back, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, just had to try. I will try to add some trampolines inside my forest, I think.
Yeah.
Because I never used
So
them.
here I tried to build some kind of well. It's glowing in the dark. Looks not that bad, but also not that good. The problem is the building area in the highs is ending right above our heads here in this place, because this is still the flame altar from above, and the flame altar from down, I think, and the flame altar from above is just starting here, where I stand now. So this was kind of an empty corner where it was hard to build anything.
So you do kind of like to build big yourself, though.
Yeah, and massive. So when you come up here, you can see this bee in the wall behind you.
A bee,
And
okay.
this bee together combined with the scissors, I think you can imagine where this is leading to. So here you can register yourself on the front desk, make yourself an appointment. The appointment book is quite full, but maybe he will let us in. We can have a quick tour on his living room. Oh, it's empty still. I didn't decorate. I forgot. There isn't even the windows here, but here he lives and sleeps.
I see.
And here is his working area.
Yeah, he got a little bit bigger saloon than he got up in the castle, though.
Yeah, yes. And you can get a haircut with a view.
Yeah, and you kind of have, like, you can get haircut and then you can cuddle with animals. He's kind of an animal lover.
This was such a real big place, so he got all the dogs and cats I collected and that aren't at the hunter's place. Oh, they are eating so much food, I can't even produce that much. So he's into art, he's into these hats, and he's into animals, so he'll have his free time here.
Yeah,
and he's living directly next to the farmer. That's important, you know why. Yeah? And the goats are following us. Great. Stupid animals. So I don't know if you like it or not. My stairs sometimes are winding around the wall of the mountain. So they are not straight, but they are with this shape. Don't know if this is ugly or...
No, you don't think about it when you're running in them. You don't... I didn't notice before you told me, actually. Because it's like...
So here is...
Yeah.
When people were asking what my castle people eat, so here they can order it. And most of that is produced in here. The farmer is here living together with his 3 ladies. So they aren't married, but you see one of them is really exhausted. In this area should be a calf.
You do have a cow sticking out of the door there.
Go in there and close the door right after you when you want to take a look.
Okay.
As I told you, I don't like the yaks. They are just making nonsense. They are always going out. So here's my yak production. You can, when you want, you can harvest the wood. I have enough.
I can?
You can.
Okay.
Feel
If you,
free.
do you like have a cave with yaks? That's something special.
And this cave has everywhere pillars where you can walk around because these not so nice animals always block the paths I want to use.
Yeah.
And you can always go around them. And you find a path everywhere. Just to get blocked by the next yak. How did you manage to get through? I'm not allowed to. Oh, now I'm stuck. Great. I'll just take it.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Can we go out again then?
Yeah. I take the yak with me. It will be beef stew.
Cool, cool. Thank you for the wool.
You're welcome. And up here is the place where the farmer lives.
Mm-hmm.
This home was digged, I don't know the correct grammatical form, directly into the mountain. I tried to integrate this as naturally as possible. I think it kind of worked out.
Mm-hmm.
So he's sleeping here, he has his little bathroom. He has kind of a beautiful balcony. Right over here, so I wanted to try something different. And here the view is really nice.
Yeah, like this. First person. That's a nice view.
Mm-hmm. I think so. And the ladder on the other side is leading into the bedroom for the ladies that are working / living here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I fell. So here's some terrace, I think, for storage. I have nothing. Nothing
Oh,
special.
Oh, I'm stuck. No!
Where?
I fell down. And I'm
Where
stuck
are
behind him. In the corner. Behind the
What
scarecrow.
corner? I see you there.
I'm behind the scarecrow. In the corner.
Pick up the scarecrow and place it again.
Can I? I don't want to ruin your base though.
That's okay. Just place it again. But hey, where are you? You're in the building still.
Yeah. I will place your scarecrow where I picked it up. Oh. Cool. Fixed it.
In that corner. You are in the living room. That's his friend. He's playing cards with the scarecrow.
Okay.
Because he's not the most intelligent, as you see on his face.
He even grooms the animals, Lori say about the barber. So he's kind of an animal barber as well.
Yeah, he's kind of a nice person, and in my castle he is not allowed to have male visitors for the night, so he needs to find some other things to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So here's some kind of a public park where the villagers can
Yeah, that's nice.
try to. And here you see the next idea I copied from your castle. And if you don't like to go up the stairs, you can jump again. I will take the official way.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
That sounded like Thomas. Ow. Where did you land?
I'm
Here.
here.
Great. So here, this tree idea I liked really much, but before the update, all these trees were smaller, so they were fitting actually in here. Now they are kind of grown big. Oh, maybe. Can be like that. One day when I find time, now it is just kind of a one-way thing we are actually going to. There where the hunter lives, I want to open up the second direction as well to come out on the other half of the dragon. Here you can already see the first parts of the dragon skeleton. I tried to preserve that as well as it is possible. And here you have the next staircase. Always with a view. And the area we are coming in now, that is the area with work in progress. Yeah, everything we see here is not finished yet. There's a lot of work going on, a lot of things to show. This is the second flame for the dragon temple. As you see, now we're here inside of the dragon's mouth. And I tried to build around and for the dragon. I think we will at first head to the exit. Just follow me. We will have a look at all this.
Yeah, this one was a little bit cooler.
And here, leaving this gate, I think this is one of the official ways to the castle. I think the pathway you built in the last episode is leading directly here. So maybe when we get the clay up here, anyhow, it will be possible to walk more safely from this. We can try afterwards in your world if you can actually walk here. So here I tried to experiment a little with building this gatey structure in a rounded shape that I think that turned out to be really cool. When you turn around above your head, don't know if you like it.
Yeah, it's cool. I was just
And-
watching the big roof over here. It looks like if you Google
We will
Greek.
come to that. We will come to that.
Okay.
So I'm still missing some inspiration what I really could do.
Yeah,
with
Lori
these.
thinks
This
that
is-
the dome here is really cool, and I think the same. Just imagine
this
having.
wall here. This wall here, we are standing here where the fence is ending. That was what I was talking about, where I didn't pay attention. There my building area ends, and you stand directly next to a wall. So don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe we have still some ideas how to use this. But
I think the
Yeah.
wall can be like that. Doesn't look.
so, and if
anything
you
weird.
wanted to see me getting heart attack after heart attack, then it was building this greenhouse up here. This is for worshipping the dragon. Maybe you need to turn on the first person mode. So,
Yeah, see
when
it.
I finally had...
Just imagine
Can't see.
having this this dome on top of like a round tower or something. It could be like a really nice dome.
Here I built some kind of plant temple. You see here's an actual palm tree down here, and I was getting a heart attack after the update when they changed the size of this tree.
Yeah,
Because then it was poking out of the roof again.
yeah, but
and I
it
had to
looks
remake
nice
it.
though.
So, and this is, this is a palm tree growing in the mountains. This is something like a sacrifice for the dragon. They really put much effort in it, and I will show you who is responsible here. So, you see all the things are here that are built massively. So the floor we are standing on are these 265 blocks foundations, because I was so afraid that I removed the farming technique for the obsidian, that I was doing some sort of saving these blocks in here. All the villagers that are living here and that will live here are extremely wealthy. So their only task is to worship the dragon and to take care of this dragon temple. From this side you can see the temple quite well. I still don't know what to do. I plan to do some arc thing or anything like this, that this will get some stability and yeah, it shall be a roof that shall help the dragon. The problem was the dragon isn't laying straight. It is turned so 45 degrees. So when I was building this pillar here at the edge where I'm standing now, the temple would be way too small to really protect the dragon. So it came into my mind that we will use the magical energy we harvested down below, and I created this flying island. The problem is somebody needs to stand here. So there are magicians working here, holding this island up with all the magical energy that is holding the pillar for all this dragon temple, that it is at least anyhow possible to cover the dragon a little at least. I see there's still some scaffolding, there's still work going on. Someday when I finished it I will show my base again.
Yeah.
So right now it is just protecting the dragon, but in the end it shall become a place of worship.
You do have some pieces up here, Max. I don't know if you can see them.
Where are you? Yeah, I'll let them be.
Okay.
I will take care of this later. So here is the area where the responsible persons for this temple are living. Here's the Reed sisters living, and I tried to get some female vibe into this house. So here it's everything is decorating and it is screaming out of wealth, and everything is open, everything is friendly, everything is decorated with flowers. I tried not to make it like I don't know the English word, to let it overflow with these flowers, but I hope you get what I tried to achieve in this house.
Yeah, looks cozy.
Oh, the sisters are sleeping here.
Lori says that her workers are lazy.
Here is always action going on. You see the Reed sisters even have their own helpers. They don't like to cook for themselves.
And they're washing up in the bathtub.
There's no bathtub. This is hey, it's for washing up. You see, they prepare the raw meat. You see in the oven there's meat placed. It's actually worked, and they are cooking it and then serving it. This idea I stole from you as well. You made it in your throne room, the lady holding up the cake. I really liked it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So here's the living room. A really friendly place as well, with some drinks already served, some gnomes watching, some heat.
You need to read the chat again.
Cold place. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. Yeah, very feminine. I that was the target. That was what I wanted to achieve. Here you see this really, really big bathroom mirrors, and they have all the stuffs, all their body lotions and cosmetics are placed in here, and yeah, they have quite a cozy place, even though it's cold here.
It's really sad that you actually do have cold when you're starting to reach the outer area of your base.
Yeah, it's this is right at the edge of the building area. Hey, I have placed a planter in here. That's nice. Couldn't remember. The next place I wanted to wait you here. I will close the doors. At least the two doors at the beginning. Because this is where the Godwin brothers are living. So you can come here to the entrance. Ah, you are. Okay. So, and you need to know they are really, really different from each other. Yeah? The one of the Godwin brothers, they had visitors. One of the Godwin brothers is a warrior, the other is an archer, one is for the finer things. I just closed the doors. they
Just
be there.
open it again.
So here the archer brother is living. They are wealthy too, but they don't show it that much. Here I stole your ceiling lights, but I didn't put the white blocks because I don't like them. But I tried to use this magic
This is
lighting.
actually Gigi's design. Call them Gigi
Okay.
lights.
And you see everything they have is way more easy, way more simple than the females right next door have. But it's practical. So one brother uses only the firefly lights and wooden doors. You see, everything is functional but simple. The other brother, the same, but he used the heavier metal doors, and yeah, he has this small living area here, small kitchen as well as the bathroom at the end, his sleeping room.
Yeah, and you have this
But
room.
what makes this house really special is they are wealthy, and they decided not to show it in the way the girls did, by material things in the house. But they have this cellar here. Just go down, and you have two divisions in here. For the archer, you have a shooting range, indoor shooting range. You can pick on the wall any bow you like. Then you go here to the counter, pick any arrow you like, and you can shoot. Don't know how good is the rendering distance. I don't see it if I don't come close. Here you have smaller targets on the ceiling. You have these bigger targets on the ground, depending on what you want to
Yeah, I
train.
can see it from here. Do you need to go? Yeah, you cannot. Then you need to watch
I
this.
have the lowest possible graphics settings.
Yeah, so then you need to take a look at the stream after we are done, though, so you see how your base is really looking, though, because you have probably not seen your own base then. So that's cool.
So and when you've done shooting here with the one brother, you can go for a billiard game with the other brother.
Yeah,
like
Lori is telling you. So Max, see how hard it is for Thomas to build and read the chat too, lol.
Yeah, I can imagine just guiding and read the chat is really hard. So pick a ball, and you can target here for these pins. When you have all 10, you are the winner.
Yes,
this is a bowling alley inside the house. I really like it.
Yeah, that's cool. So you just place the items and you just use Q and you put them down.
No, that's not possible. You need to remove the structures on the ground at first, and you need to lower them with Q, and then you will place the flooring back. So this is these alchemist things. I didn't find better items to make this kind of structure.
Yeah, but that's cool. You can do
make it. Is a little easier. You can just these in the shelf are orientated to the wall, and the food is hiding in the wall, and on the ground they were just sunken into the ground.
Yeah, so here you can actually make like sport courses and stuff like that. You can have a football course, and you can have a basketball course and so on, and you can make like mannequins playing ball with each other. And you can do that here as well, or you can add a mannequin and you can place a ball in their hand and they can...
It's a little tight in here, tight squeeze, but yeah, I didn't know how to create it otherwise. Then Ramon Jones has just moved in last week. Here's his library. He's responsible for the library. So I was farming books a long time now. Just come in, take a look.
Yeah, that's cool.
Into the library room.
How did you get those balls? Sneaky Turtle ask you, how did you get those balls? But you
These balls are the magical. Here in the shelf is one. Come here, Thomas. This green and blue thing the alchemists can make, and you can just put them down with Q.
yeah, this one.
So Ramon Jones lives here, is operating the library. People can come here, can get their books, and when they return it here outside, you have these chaotic shelves where they put all the books in, and Ramon has to sort them in. And what I tried to do here, when you take a step backwards, you see it is kind of a tower inside of the mountain. So I built it round, but I built it inside the mountain to have an outside staircase. So the staircase is leading to the bathroom as well, because this wouldn't have fit into this small tower. Here I tried a different use of the barber mirrors.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I really love the Starlight blocks. Since the update, I really use the Starlight blocks.
Yeah, I'm going to use them more myself as well. They are really nice.
So I already liked the blue ones before, but
Hey.
these Starlight blocks already also have structure, and I love this structure. Here is he living. He doesn't have much, but he's so into reading. He has his books everywhere, and he don't need more than books.
He's actually
Yeah,
up there.
up here. Yeah. There's his sleeping area. I will wait outside for you on the
Yeah.
terrace.
Out.
So he even has outside here his book storage cases. There was not much available for all the things he didn't sort or read. He is storing in these sarcophaguses. And as you see, the round buildings are getting better and better. Maybe from up here you can already turn to see the cathedral. I just finished it yesterday. And this is 4 round buildings in one. We can go there now. So there's still a lot of work to be done with decorating, things like this. But here you have this kind of temple. This is a little bit a mixture from your cathedral you built.
Look
with
here.
these
Here you have the
benches.
crystal tree.
And hey, that's what I wanted to tell you. I don't know if you can imagine when you felt the last time so this pure childish joy. And I was hollowing out the mountain for this build, and I found these crystals. I was so happy. I had tears in my eyes of joy, and I really wanted to make this tree in the Thomas style with the crystals.
Yeah, that's funny.
But as a place of worship, not of crap deposit. And
That's
I built
cool.
all the structure. You can look up. I really love how the roof turned out to be, and the walls with this combined blue-green scenery.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Where are you gone?
I'm
You're
up on the crystal tree.
You're on the crystal tree.
Yeah, if you go
So,
up
and
there, you will see me. Oh, you are like, yeah. What does it say when you cannot see that long distance? That you need like glasses because you are like short-sighted.
do you see the chain where you're standing?
Yeah,
Look up in the tower.
yeah.
You see where it goes?
Mm-hmm.
There's the bell. This is the bell tower, and you can ring the bell from down here with the rope. Here's sort of an altar. 2 priests are reading here the new wisdoms to honor the dragon. Here I wanted to try out this cross. I don't know. Here I'm still not ready with decorating. Here a lot of more stuff is
Oh, you
planned.
used like the
Very soon now.
benches. Okay, that's cool.
You can actually sit on the cross.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. It's magic.
It is still magic, even if you know how it is done. Alchemist would say. And here they are working on the tree. It fits really good the colors of the Twitch top set. I like it.
Can you get those crystals from an NPC? Sneaky Turtle
No, you
asks.
can't get them. You need to find them in the mountain. You need to preserve them. You dig them out and to build around them. Thomas has several videos how he did that. Thomas even has a crystal bathtub for his Reed's ladies. And what I wanted to try out in this cathedral as well is the other new sort of blocks. Just down here, some crypt thingy with the midnight block. The roofs looks really nice with this rounded shape, I think.
What are the crystals called in game? Again,
Amethyst.
yeah, amethysts.
So you find them everywhere in the mountain biome, and when you have them in the building area, you can excavate them. You need to look to Thomas' video for that.
Yeah.
So here's another throne when you want to take a look at.
So the only way of getting these kind of blocks is to find them and dig through them, because you find them inside the mountain. So this is just a proof that he have digged a lot around here.
I was so happy because I didn't expect it, you know. Here's everywhere iron ore, coal and things like this, and I used that everywhere where I found it. And then to find these crystals, it was real pure joy.
Yeah,
How
that's
do you
cool.
like the new fences? They are these steel fences. I really love how they look.
Yeah, it looks cool. I haven't used them myself yet.
So here outside I still couldn't do anything. I wanted to decorate. I want to use this cage as well as still the rectangular shapes. I don't like that. But I still didn't have time to finish here. And I don't know if you can see it from down here. There's 4 round roofs on the top of this temple with the starlight blocks made, and then from a little distance you can see it better, and then covered with the granite shingle.
Looks cool.
And that's why I was farming so much lapis lazuli. When you look above the dragon now, you see this beautiful glowing roof thing.
Yeah.
And the plans to continue here in this base are that I want another staircase behind the church, going up on the mountain, and up on the mountains all the NPCs that have no working and living place up to now will live. So there's still Gunther, Galeford, and this one lady. They need houses up there. Will also be houses made from obsidian. And then I will figure out how to deal with this temple to make it look a little better.
I'm just gonna check out your dragon because he have glowing eyes.
I need to apologize for 1 minute. I need to have a phone call. Hey, I will be right back.
Cool. He actually did put glowing eyes in his dragon as well. Thomas and Max are not coming to my castle. But yeah, then the fun
So,
thing is
Thomas,
that
I will have to leave you alone for 5 minutes because I'm getting a package.
yeah, that's okay.
I will be back. You can explore on your own now. I think I have showed you everything that I wanted to show, and when I will be back, we can figure out if you want still to do something together. Okay?
Cool.
5 minutes. We'll be
Okay,
there.
okay. But yeah, Lori, it doesn't matter. You think you are not good enough, but we might think different, you know? And there are always some small details that could be valuable for others, you know? He haven't finished up his roof yet. Okay, so this is the upper. This is why he have done like this, because it's the build limit. Anyways. Looks cool though. Now, while Max is away, do you want to check out some other places? He do got some other places here that we haven't checked out yet. We have been here. We have been here. Did he show his other bases? Yeah, he did in the start of the stream. I can go back here again then, and I can sneak a little bit over here. Because you have probably not seen it yet, Lori. But yeah, he said that this place looks best when it's night, and we didn't check it out when it was night though. We're here. He told me his story. Did he show his other bases? Yeah, this was the places we started. And the thing is that they dig too deep into like this magic thing that spawns these mushrooms and stuff around his base. But yeah. You can sneak a little bit, see how things works. Yeah, it looks cool at night though, with some glowing mushrooms and stuff.
So now it's night, we can visit the first place again.
We are already there.
You're already there. Great.
Yeah, so we are sneaking. You said we can just sneak around, so we did.
Do the sneaking. So we didn't enter all the houses there, because I really love how it is looking at night. Whew, sorry, out of breath.
Mm-hmm.
So here in Slovakia, you need to receive a call for every package you get delivered. In Germany, they just throw it before your door, and when you get it, you get it. But here you need to answer a call, and you need to be there when the driver delivers any kind of package.
Yeah, it's the same in Norway as well, but that is
Yeah.
actually better though. Because if they don't just throw it in front of the door, then somebody can steal it, you know.
Oh. So did you already take a look inside of these openings?
No,
Here
we
that
just
you can see the blue glowing.
yeah, we just came here and I
Yeah.
just explained that they dug too deep, and that's why the magic is spawning the mushrooms and stuff.
And when you like to do some jump and run, you can go to the place where the collector lived first before he got his new task for the. Where are you?
I'm here.
There, outside. I went into the mage tower. When you make it down here without dying, I'm very proud of you.
Down here without dying.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that. Let's try. Do you often die? Oh,
I several times died or got stuck, but now I kind of got the hang of it.
okay. How deep is
I
it?
just wanted to try how deep you can actually dig,
Uh-huh.
and this is quite deep. With one altar.
Only one? Okay.
One altar is only here in the village. So I'm down.
Oh, it's like this. It's like a spiral staircase.
Mhm.
I made it on the first try though, without even
Great.
taking a damage.
So here I was trying to set up the place for the collector with all these bony thingies. And here he was living and working in the underground, that he isn't a threat to anyone. But now I like it better. His bed is really great, I think.
Look at
How
this
that
roof
works out.
actually. It does actually have like nice I didn't know.
The bone block is completely underrated, if you ask me.
Yeah, as well as like a roof block. Looks really nice.
Come here, see his bed. You can go in.
Mhm.
This made like with a sarcophagus lid. It's covered. You need to crouch.
Yeah, now I probably can't go out again. No, I'm stuck.
Then you need to teleport back. It is impossible to climb up the stairs.
But yeah, I think when you are done with the tour, I'm probably gonna go eat something. Because I haven't
Yeah, I will
eaten
do
anything
that
yet.
too. I've cooked a really good lasagna yesterday, and there's something left for me.
That's nice.
So come over here, still harvest the wool.
Ah,
Would be
you
a
do
pity
got more
to.
yaks here.
No, here there was they were in the first place. Did it die? Why is it laying on the ground?
Thank you.
I also have this. How are they called? Armor thingies. Here's some kind of desert area for the chickens and the armadillos.
Yeah, I don't use those scales for anything.
You need them for hunter items, I think.
Lori asking you if the mountain is your main base now.
Yes. So here, this I just use for agricultural purposes. So here I was making a farm for the trees. Oh, I didn't show you the windmill. We can take a look at the windmill if you like to. Not that pretty, but I already planning to build a second one. So the carpenter that is still living here on Brelin will get a sawmill in the bigger base. I just need to craft her away. So you can look from here already, or maybe a little to the side. You see this is a functional windmill.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Update 5. Here you have all these crops. When you go inside, here fire is prohibited, so take down your wand. Here's just this firefly
I'm
lights.
sorry.
Because there's so much flour in here, it would be really, really bad when you have a spark. You can go up. This is here the working area. So the how is it called? The wings of the windmill are turning this. And here you can really put your flour in and make some. The corn, you can put the corn in and make some flour out of it. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Don't get the English word right now. And while you're waiting till it's done, you can sit outside here. And because of the dust, this is a really dangerous place with fire. So you need to take care.
Make the blades a little bit bigger for the windmill.
Yeah, of course. In the next version, I would use 3 or 4 of these sticks to make much bigger ones of that. I just wanted to try it out if it does work at all.
That's cool.
So it actually looks way better when you don't use the Chinese version, but the new ones from the barber.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's basically it.
Yeah. So for people
From
who
here you can see the mushrooms are even growing on the roof of the match tower.
Yeah, I see it. So for people who doesn't know, we have just been witness to Max's base here with a ground tour. So if you haven't seen it, you can just start over from the beginning. But anyways, this is kind of a new concept that I'm going to see if could be interesting for you. So if you do have like cool builds yourself and you don't stream or make YouTube videos, but you want other people to see what you build, you can actually you can send me an email to whatthomasplays@gmail.com, and we can see. Maybe I come visit you and you give me a little tour. What you do need then, you need a headset and you need a microphone and you need to have like Discord and stuff like that. And then you can take me on a tour and show me what you build. See if you are
Yes,
up.
thank you, Thomas, a lot for the opportunity to show.
Mm-hmm.
I was really excited. I hope you like what I've built. I hope you aren't mad that I was stealing so much of your style ideas. I hope you like the clay production and how it is done, and we will continue keep telling this story
Yeah, it's really
together
cool.
because I really like your channel, your content, and I'm really happy to be part of it now.
Yeah, it's really cool. And thank you for doing this as well. I think this will be like a cool thing though. So if other people do want to join in and have their own, like, this is also a part of me showing appreciation as well. But yeah, it's funny to see that you actually have got inspired by some stuff though and used some of the ideas as well. It's cool.
How can I make a screenshot here in the game?
Yeah, you just hold control and then you do click on print screen.
Ooh, when I hold control, that is making a roll.
Yeah, I will take a print screen together with you though, because I can use that in the
Yeah,
thumbnail.
I wanted to ask you for that.
Let's see. If you come
Maybe we
here,
can go to the cathedral for this,
yeah,
and
just
then we can end the stream.
okay. Come here first then,
Okay,
and
where did you
stand
go?
beside me. You need to come a little bit closer though, and yeah. If you turn the same direction as I am, like that, okay.
Oh, the sunrise is great.
Now we do got. I'm just gonna save this one first. Yeah, I think that's is gonna be the new thumbnail for this episode.
Right.
Because then I have me and you, and I have your city behind. Looks awesome.
That's right.
Cool. Where did you go now?
I went back to the Dragon Temple, but when we're finished with the stream, we're finished with the stream.
Yeah, cool. So I think I will end it now. Thank you everyone for watching. And yeah,
What
I guess
Laurie want? What do you want to see? Grizzy space. Yeah, of course we all want.
let's see.
So we have the next participant. Well, then let me say bye
No wait.
and
Do
thanks a lot.
do Chrissy wants to show? I have a pretty
Yeah.
interesting and cool flower pot that I built. Would that count for the show and tell? Yes, Chrissy, I want to see. Yeah, Chrissy told last time that if he showed his base, it's gonna be ended in 5 minutes. But of course, if you do want, just send me a email, Chrissy, and we need to team up on Discord, and yeah, you need a microphone and a headset or stuff like that, and we see. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. I will end it now, and see you around, I guess. Have a nice day, take care, and bye-bye.
Bye.